Hello, this is Braun here. I want to talk to you today about how to clean my instrument, what I need to do to keep my instrument in good working order, keeping it nice and clean. Now, some places will tell you you need to get it regularly serviced or chemical cleaned. I don't generally do that with my horns. Chemicals, in my opinion, and opinion of some of my mentors, can be a little damaging on your horn, especially if the store uses very harsh chemicals. So what can happen is you get buildup inside of your instrument, and those chemicals could attach to the buildup, and they could take some of the sidewall of the instrument inside of the brass instrument away, causing potentially a change in the sound. So that's one of the reasons I don't do it. But I also don't do it is because I regularly clean my instrument, and I don't really think there's a need to do that. So how do we clean this instrument? Now, whether it's a trumpet or maybe you have a cornet, they're very similar. How you clean it. So all you really need to clean your own instrument is you need a cleaning snake. Now this is one I got for a French horn, but it works on the trumpet. The slides are very similar as far as thickness is concerned. A little bit bigger here. Sometimes I like that because it can go through the bell a little bit easier. You can also get a brush. This is a brush for your mouthpiece, and this brush just goes in the mouthpiece. You get soap and water and you just clean it like this. That's how you clean the mouthpiece out. It's very simple, obviously. And the other thing I use, really it's the only other thing that I use regularly, is Dawn dish soap. This soap here is so effective in degreasing and getting all of the grime and things out of your horn. So Dawn dish soap is very good. Palmolive, other ones, they're okay, but Dawn is the best. The color really doesn't matter. I know there's different colors, green, blue. You can also use something called Brasso. Now Brasso, you have to be careful with Brasso. Brasso is what you can use to clean and shine your slides. And so this, after you're cleaning, you can take Brasso just a little bit and rub it on your slides, like this is your tuning slide, and it'll clean this up. The only thing you have to be careful on Brasso is you don't want to get it on lacquer, because it'll take the lacquer right off. If it's raw brass, then feel free, you could use it anywhere on your horn. I still have some lacquer left on this old horn here. So anyway, so these are the things you need. So what do? Well, first what you do is you remove all of your slides, including your valves. So you just take the slides out, just move them, remove all these slides. Now you'll notice once you remove the outside slides, there's not going to be any pops or any noise because you release the tension with the slides being out, and there's no more compression because air is coming into the horn naturally. When the slides are in, there's compression, and when you push the valves, that's when you release pressure. So anyways, you take all of the slides out, including the valves, and I'll just show you that really quick. And so take them all out, get your Dawn dish soap. You can put it in your tub or in your sink. Just be very careful not to bang or drop it around. Get some rags. You may have a cleaning cloth from the store. This is like a Bach cleaning cloth, or just use a regular t-shirt. Cotton t-shirt works just as effectively as any of the things you can buy. Banging my horn as I go here. Anyway, take all these out. You take your cleaning snake and you take your dish soap. Obviously, I'm not doing this in the sink. And you just put your soap in, rinse this in the soap, get soap on your brush here, get the dish soap on your brush, and you put it through the slide. And if you have a smaller slide, it might not go all the way through, but you just go as far as you can. Then you go to the other side and do the same thing. I do this all underwater. Use warm, lukewarm water. Don't use hot water. That could damage your lacquer. And you use the dish soap and you put it through all of these tubes here. Your lead pipe is the most important tube that you want to go down. So make sure you put it down your lead pipe. You clean it out regularly. And if you do that, that will help you to avoid a lot of problems in the future. Then you go down these other slides. So you go into this small slide right here. Just make sure you don't bang inside of your valves. Don't hit the side wall of the valves. You go in here. So I'm doing this under warm water with plenty of soap. Then you can use this one because it's a little thicker to go up the valves. And I didn't take all of these out, but you will take all these out. Go through all of these slides and go through the bell as well. And if you go through the bell, it'll come out the first valve. If you go put it all the way through the bell, and it'll come out the first valve right here in the middle of the first valve. So you do that, use plenty of soap, rinse it out thoroughly, and you'll find your horn will be nice and clean. You'll get some wonderful green things coming out of it. Hopefully nothing really living or talking or breathing, just a little bit of dirt and grime, and it'll be nice and clean. If you do this regularly, it'll help you. It'll help the playing for one thing, and it'll also help you avoid having things called red rot, which is pitting on the instrument. I don't think you could see that, but I have red rot on my horn. I've had this horn, I think, 14 years, and my red rot hasn't really progressed since I got it because I clean it out regularly. So make sure you clean your horn regularly, use soap, disinfect it. It will help extend the life of your horn. But do this regularly. If you have any questions, I could do a full video of this, but I think this is a pretty good guidance for you on it. Now, there are some other cleaning tools that you can get. This is a nice one here, which can go through your valves, and it can also go through the lead pipe. Cleaning rod has a cleaning snake that kind of looks like this. Mine's messed up here, but you can get this at the music store too. But you can literally use baseline items. You don't have to buy professional music store items. The cleaning snake is basically like what the plumber uses. That's what we're using to clean the instrument. The goal is you want to be thorough on it. Don't bang the inside of the side walls on the inside of your horn. And if you use a lot of soap, and you're very careful on the valve area when you're cleaning, especially with your brushes, use something that's not going to scratch the surface of the valves and go through these holes here. And then you re-oil the instrument, you will be fine. I think you'll find your horn will be sufficiently clean, it'll play better, and you'll enjoy working with it more, and it'll feel better too. You won't feel grime or dirt on it. If you do this and avoid playing after you eat or during when you eat, try to wash your mouth out so you don't dirty your horn with food and things like that. That'll be a big help to you as well. So I hope this was a help to you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Subscribe to my channel. I love to communicate with you and answer any questions you have. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.